everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope everyone had a decent Valentine's weekend, or maybe you're having something today. But kind of didn't realize that this was the weekend for it. I was really thinking it was Tuesday or Wednesday and hadn't thought much about it. And then, you know, we all tried to go out for a bite to eat Saturday night and realized, wow, this place is usually busy, but it's usually not this busy. What's going on, you know? And not too many people dressed up. There's reservations, big parties everywhere, and just, you know, just a regular steak place. And so I think it's kind of fun, you know, you get to go out and people watch without really being noticed, being around the busy shuffle of, you know, people working and people just waiting around and having a good time and seeing all kinds of things, good and bad. Yeah, so I guess it was okay. Not too bad. So, one thing I noticed this time, we had a waiter who says, "Hey, how are you guys doing today?" And we're like, "Oh, we're okay, we're fine, yeah, you know, how are you?" And for some reason, I guess it was an invitation to just really tell us how he was really doing for that entire day. And I thought, wow, you know, would it be rude if I just, you know, I don't know, I almost didn't know if it was still a good idea to try to order something, because apparently he was there since 10 in the morning, and we were seated at around 8:30, you know, we waited quite a while before we were seated, and just kind of sitting around like, you know, sorry you're having such a long day, it is a Valentine's weekend, I guess it's expected to be really busy, you know, you're working probably a double shift, but I'm like, you know, is it really safe to still order something? I don't know, you know, but yeah, so you ever get that sometimes? It could be, you know, someone while you're trying to order some food, or it could be just anyone, a friend, or somebody who just tells you a little more than you were really thinking that they would tell you, and they just kind of lay in on it and just tell you, and then you think they're done, and then they go on about it some more, and you just kind of sit there like, he really had, you know, he really told us a lot, didn't he? And then, you know, we're like, okay, you know, kind of, let's try not to feel guilty about keeping him here any longer for the night, you know, like he's saying, well, I looked at the clock, and I made that huge mistake to look at the clock and noticed it's only 8:30, and boy, it's going to be a really long night, and I'm thinking, wow, I don't know what to say. I really just don't know what to say sometimes with things like that. But anyway, it was still a good night. He was still really sweet, and he did pretty well considering he had a long, agonizing, chaotic day. And I think he didn't really forget too much of anything until towards the end. You know, someone's always wanting a refill, that sort of thing. But it was no big deal. Pretty easy going. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling again. What else? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see about, maybe this will help, looking more into the camera more and just being able to talk more, and it could help, you know, when I'm out and about with people, or trying to socialize a little more, and not worry so much about, you know, just not really blending in, or just feeling a bit foolish. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good Valentine's, whether you have a Valentine or not. And it's one of my favorites, I guess. Even, you know, when when it's just me. That and Halloween, I guess. It's just really sweet. Sometimes you see those really old couples that are holding hands, and I think that's the sweetest, just to be able to hold hands with someone, and they just, you know, they've been together probably 30, 50 years, and they look so happy together and so sweet, and yet they're very fragile looking, and they've been through a lot, you know, and it's like, wow, you know, you want to kind of have that too. But what else? It's really warm today. It's actually in the, yeah, it's in the 70s. This is really weird, because we've been getting these cold fronts, you know, all over in the country. You keep seeing how we had all this ice and snow in different parts, and it's just really warm today. It's pretty nice. and it's just nice not to be cold all the time, because I do get cold a lot. Yeah, so like I said, I don't have much to blog about. I never will, and I'm not sure why anybody would even watch it, but I'm not here for anybody to subscribe to me or anything. I just think this is kind of fun to try out, and that's it. Yeah. Okay, I better go now.